Question number 2, James Shaw.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister and reads, does he stand by his statement that his government has achieved, quote, a lift in the average wage of more than $10,000 a year, end quote?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Yes, Mr Speaker. In fact, New Zealand businesses and employers have achieved that. According to Statistics New Zealand, a quarterly employment survey, the average wage was $46,578 when we came into office in 2008. Latest official figures for the year, for the June quarter 2015, show the average wage is now $57,058. That's an increase of more than $10,000, over 22%.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, James Shaw.
To the Prime Minister, does he understand that using the average income increase masks the fact that higher incomes have risen so disproportionately to lower incomes?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, by definition, averages have to account for all of the incomes across the spectrum, and then they get divided by the number of people in the labour markets.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, James Shaw.
So does he understand, does he see that this growing inequality is a problem worth addressing, given that since he came to power, the income increase for the top 10% has been nearly 4 times greater than what it has been for the bottom 10%?
The Right Honourable Prime
Mr
Minister.
Speaker, if the member goes and has a look at the Brian Perry studies, you'll see that there have been various different movements in terms of income inequality. I mean, for a start-off, that moves around by investment income. But I would say that the government is addressing the least well-off in society. We're the first government in 43 years to raise benefits. And on average, we spend $7.8 billion each year on income support for low-income families.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, James Shaw.
To the Prime Minister, given that the report by Brian Perry that he has described, quote, as the definitive study in this area, end quote, shows that the lower third of incomes were flat, does he still believe that the economy is working for all New Zealanders?
The Right Honourable Prime
Mr
Minister.
Speaker, in my opinion, yes, because one of the things the economy is doing is generating new jobs, 199,000 new jobs since 2011, and the fastest way to take people out of poverty and help low-income people is through employment.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, James Shaw.
So just so we understand that, given that a third of New Zealanders have seen no gain in their incomes in real terms in the last 3 years, the period after we started recovering from the GFC, does he still believe that the economy is on the right track for everyone?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, I do.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, James Shaw.
Does he keep using the average income statistic to justify a series of policies that overlook the reality for a third of New Zealanders?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, no. I just use them because they are the stats provided by Stats New Zealand, and because it was the primary question that the member asked me.
Question number 3, Andrew Little.